Here's a very quick tutorial on cycle mode and loop mode in Logic. So I'm going to record a bass line. Now I already have a keys part down and it's not very long. The bass line is going to be shorter still and the drum part will be longer than both of them. Okay, so here's the bass line now. That's all I'm recording. Now let's record the drum track, and you'll see what we're going to do in a second. Okay, so we have the three things recorded. So what's wrong with this? I could set the project end, or the right locator for example, at bar 3 and the beginning at bar 1. And then I turn on cycle with C. Cycle is now on and it is staying in that section. And we could even just do like 1 bar instead, like this. So that's cycle. Cycle will go between 2 points in your left and right locator. But loop is where it gets fun. So let me make sure that cycle is actually off, which it is. Now, if you remember, this piece doesn't have much to it. And the 3 tracks that are in it stop at different intervals. So how can we fix this? Well, there's only 3 regions, 1 per track. If you had multiple regions, you would have to go to that region and you'd press the L key. But as there are only 3 regions, I will turn on the loop on the bass to start with and play this from the top. We notice the bass is still going. Clever. So loop has turned on interminable bass playing, and it will just go round and round forever because I played 2 bars. 1, 2, and it's just going to keep doing that until the end of project, which I moved, by the way, to 17 bars when no one was looking. So that will hit the marker and it will stop, I suspect. If I press L while it's still going, I've turned it off again. Oh, the bass has stopped. If I turn it back on, it carries on. So that's great. And if I do the same to the other 3 tracks, the other 2 tracks, I beg your pardon, then the same thing should happen. So this is the keys track playing. I played this twice. Not looping now. Let's turn on loop mode. Okay, it's carrying on as well. Fantastic. The drums are about to stop though. The drums have stopped. If I turn on loop mode, and everything carries on. So this is a quick demonstration of loop versus cycle and why you would use one or the other. So for example, what you might want to do, I'm going to delete the contents of the drum track now, and I'm going to duplicate the drum track so that there are 2 sets of the drum track, which I've just done. And I'm going to record, this drum kit has these notes in it, you see. And I'm going to record these notes onto this first track like this. And that's all I'm going to record. Quantize it, make sure it works. And turn on loop mode. So now that's looping, and I'm going to record on the second drum track maybe something like the original beat that I did have before. Check this out. Now notice I played a lot longer in that one than the first one, so let's play this now and see if this will loop or whether it won't loop. You can check in the inspector, by the way, if you want to know without doing the guessing game like we're doing today. And I played a little differently every time so that you could really get the feel for it was going to work or not. No, loop is off. Loop is now on. And it will just do that now forever and ever and ever. So please forgive the really bad playing in this. It was very, very quickly slapped together. But I do hope this helps you work out the difference between loop and cycle. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that loop is on a per region basis. So if you have multiple regions on your track and you have loop enabled for one of them, that will go until it sees another region, and then it will stop looping. So you can just be careful of that. The same with, I think, mute. Well, particular type of mute, control M, I believe. There's a couple other things that are region specific. So if you knock L and you're wondering why your region is just going and going and going past the end of where you pasted it and why it won't stop and why the paste looks right but the sound is going on, that is the reason why that happens. Because if I go to the end of this region, it says 9 bars, and if I play it, it's still playing. Why is it doing that? The minute I press the L key, though, it stops. So it's as simple as that. And I've done this before. It's a strange thing that happens, but it can freak you out. But don't be freaked out by that. So I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for listening.